Welcome to Muncie, Indiana, home of the Ball State Cardinals, and we're looking forward to this matchup, and certainly the fans are showing that they are as well. Today, two teams set to square off in a MAC slugfest. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Cardinals offense will get first crack at it today. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
And you've seen this formula work in all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Fires left. This time he's got his man. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The Cardinals look to keep this drive humming. On the run, it's Adams. Lowers those pads. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. Flying out to the left. Inside the touchdown, Ball State. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Never quit on a play because you never know what will happen. How about him breaking the long run? I love the effort by the defense. Trailing him, getting there, and then they get to him and they make the big fumble. But how about the lucky break? The bounce towards the offensive player. He scoops it up, rolls into the end zone. What a big momentum-changing play.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. To the air on first down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Caught over the middle, it's Jackson. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Ball State. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Got out of trouble and throws. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Grabbed behind the line. It's Peoples. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Gets it past the marker. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the back. There he goes. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
And in back-to-back plays, you understand full well why the DC talking to us this week was like, this guy's a handful. Like, he shows the ability to throw the ball, make a big play through the air. Then you're covering the throw game well. What happens? He pulls it down, makes the run. He's showing you a little bit of everything.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. They'll go back to the ground. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got his man quickly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. Rides the back and leaves it. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Starts the drive, trying to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Adams. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the 1st down.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Cardinals with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Smashes through the tackle. Breaks into the open. Quick step and go. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Cardinals!
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the passing game, you just turn him loose, throw him the football, and he can make big plays like he did right here.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. That brings us to the close of the quarter, and Ball State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Steps away. Unleashes one. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. The inside handoff. Got room on the return. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Cardinals have pushed it inside the 20. The RPO, it's complete. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
And the Cardinals have it in scoring position on first and goal. Touchdown, Cardinal. Quick strike through the air for the score. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. Turning it on. There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here comes the offense on second down.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the catch. It's Hicks. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Peoples. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Snagged in the middle, it's Hicks. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. The throw. Makes the grab. It's Hicks. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Gonna run it. It's Peoples. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Buys a little time. It's complete on the right side. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, that completion now sets up a critical 3rd down here in the red zone for this quarterback. His offense, his team, is trailing by a lot. They're going to need him to start making plays consistently, and he's going to have to do it when the defense knows he's about to throw it. And that's exactly the situation right here. 3rd down in the red zone. The quarterback has got to step up on this next play.
On 4th down, going to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. And he steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, you just know that offense, they needed that touchdown to try to build some momentum. Hasn't really been going great early in this game, but a nice job being physical at the point of attack and pay it off with the score. And maybe that's just the play they needed to turn this thing around.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Handoff from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the right. It's caught. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. The Cardinals come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. To the ground to try to move the chains. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? The give on the option. Breaks the tackle. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And the Cardinals really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Going right to work up top. Trying to escape and get it himself. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Hicks. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Lets it fly. And it's a touchdown.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here at the very end of the first half. When you got to have it, execution has got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the first half.
And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. As expected, looks as if they'll run it out and go into halftime with a lead. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, what a scene there in Muncie. What a fine performance we've seen.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Makes it past the marker. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Peoples. Turns it on in midfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Here's the handoff. He is like a loose boulder just rolling to the 32.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Oh, they're after him. On the move, he fires. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A first down run on the doorstep. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. The extra point here would tie the game.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And he puts through the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. The momentum, and the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. And it's in there for a touchdown.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense and make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. To the air on first down. Flips it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. On the run, it's Adams. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Finds the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Cardinals decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Leaves it with the running back. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. On the option. Runs through a tackle. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. They'll give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. Smashes it between the uprights. The lead now trimmed to 28-24.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Looking for space, it's Peoples. Still running at the 40. He now has 110 yards rushing, and he's closing in on 1,400 for the season. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throwing right. Got the big tight end on the corner route. And he's got enough for a 1st down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. They go back to work in the final period of this one. The give to the back. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. There he goes. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. It's first down from the 11. Give to the running back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off the play fake. Here's the pressure. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Bringing the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Dead center perfect. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Very intriguing Big 12 matchup today, gentlemen. Here's a look at how it finished up. Texas Tech made it look easy today, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit road victory. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Red Raiders. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake things up in the Big 12 standings.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
Yeah, no mystery there. 3rd down, just let the quarterback keep it himself. How about the push up front by the offensive line to help get that first?
Looking to throw on 1st down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's got him this time.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
Sweet cut there. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. Plows through the defense. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. DB's right up on the receivers. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Short throw to the sideline. Picks up just a little. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Getting late, pressure building. Huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. Got it set up on the outside. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Cradles it at the 35. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Here comes the biggest drive of the game for this offense, down 1 score. On the ground, it's Adams. Fights off a defender. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. That's caught. It's Anthony. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
And this offense has definitely got to take a second right here and understand this is the most important play of the game. It's 4th down. We got to get the 1st down over the clock and the time running. They got to make sure they get a conversion here.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
And his offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. He'll set up to throw. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another day.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ball State.
And in this situation now, if you're on offense, what do? Do you kick the extra point, tie it, and hope for overtime? Or are you aggressive? Do you decide to go for 2 right here and see if you can take the lead with just seconds left in the game?
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
Offense takes a timeout, 27 seconds left.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Catch in the middle. It's Hicks. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these 2 teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
We'll get it started here in overtime. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. streaks into the open. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Cardinals will try it first here in overtime. From the red zone, it's Jackson. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They go to the ground. Touchdown, Ball State. They strike first in overtime. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big cover.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in.
You just got to have better concentration if you're the wide receiver. I know it feels like a routine completion. You still got to get two hands on the ball and look at it. That's a bad drop.
And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Hold it. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. One more stop by this defense wins it. 4th and long in overtime. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He wants to go deep. It's incomplete, and that's going to do it. A 4th down stop seals it in overtime. This is one of the best games we've called this season. A thriller, and it comes down to the wire here in overtime.
I could watch these two teams play another 6 times this year, just back and forth, trading blows, offenses coming up with explosive plays, big hits all over the field. David, this is what college football is all about.
No doubt. I love your excitement. Where's the defensive mentions? Some good defense out there, too, there, homeboy. I know it's not just offenses that get you excited. Some defensive plays, too. Nip and tuck the whole game. Decided in overtime. Crushing loss.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.